Hey everybody, Dirty Dan here. So, today, we got crap I bought. I buy more things. Now that I have money and I've bought a computer, I have money to spend on things. So, here we go. Anyways, I went to Bill and Walt's today. Cause, well, I haven't been there in a while and I figured, hey, let's go. I wanted to get some scenery stuff, and by scenery stuff, I mean, I might as well start off. I wanted one last thing of ballast. This is all I need to finish the rest of the layout. Finally, we'll have a fully ballasted layout. That's going to be so nice. So we have the last container of ballast I needed, and I might even do some roads with it. So there we go. So anyways, next. So I intended on not buying any rolling stock or anything when I went there, but there was some really cool stuff, and it was reasonably priced. So I decided to buy a few things, and let's take a look. So first off, we have all of the stuff I bought was super, super cool. This, I think, is got to be one of the most killer cabooses I have ever bought. Something about the design of this caboose is absolutely awesome. It's an old wooden caboose, and it's just, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure who makes this. Seems like there's some sort of marking there. Oh, this is a Revel caboose. That is interesting. Okay, so the only problem this has, and this was $6, is it is missing a ladder. And I can probably find one or fabricate one. It has one of them, so that wouldn't be, it's not really that big of a deal. But either way, absolutely beautiful piece. And it even has sprung trucks. This is just a super, super cool caboose. And I had to have it. And it even has, like, you can see it's got a third window in there. Like, this is just such a cool caboose. And I even have an Atlantic Coastline engine I can run it with, so perfect deal. Okay, moving on. We have a Reefer that I have, believe it or not had yet. This is the Schlitz Reefer that I've been looking for a long time. I finally got one, and this one's in beautiful shape, just missing a brake wheel. I just need to add one. $5. Can't beat it. Both couplers are on it. Nothing's broken. All the steps, none of them are broken off. The sides, the paint is in perfect condition. So how can you get any better? I mean, it was just perfect. So I figured I'd pick it up. I didn't have one, so now I have one, and I can run it with stuff. Something about the Schlitz Reefers are just so cool. They're really cool cars. So on to the last rolling stock piece, which is something that I am very excited to have now. We have a DM&IR ore hopper. Now, even though I don't model the DM&IR, it is still an ore hauling railroad, and you guys know I have a thing for ore hauling railroads. Pretty obvious. So I saw this and was like, damn, I have to have this. So, well, here we are. So I bought it. Needs a new coupler. That is it. But apart from that, fantastic little ore hopper. Really cool buy. The decals are really nice on it too. I love it. So I can't wait to run this with the Bessemer 280. I can almost guarantee there had to be some instances where Bessemer engines would be pulling these. I know that the railroads interchanged a lot of things, and I'm sure that there's been some of these on the Bessemer. They've at least exchanged cars. So now we have an ore hopper. Okay, now on to the exciting bit. So yeah, I bought an engine. Okay, so we'll just say that. So the tender is going to give it away. Sort of. Not fully. But, seems to not want to hold together. But for anyone who knows about Bachmann or just knows about trains, you probably already know what I bought. But it's not the version of the engine you're thinking of. It's, unless you know me, you know exactly what I have in my hands. You know exactly what I'm about to pull out of that bag. But here it is. The tender is in better condition than the engine. It's only got a broken stair, which is on it. So I just have to fix that. The engine itself is missing a few detail parts, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So somebody has put a nice Katie on this. Somebody did a good job. So this tender is in relatively, well, pretty much perfect condition. Just needs a little dusting off. Now, I bought this engine for $40. I should have mentioned most of those cars were $5. I paid about $70 for everything I bought. So, Now, let's have a look at our locomotive. This one's wrapped up since the guy didn't want it getting messed up. And I think maybe, just maybe, I might have paid a little much, but honestly, I'm just happy to own one. Now, it's not in the most perfect condition, but for what I got it for, and the fact that it has the updated drive, I'm going to say this is probably one of the best deals I've gotten. Well, this is the best deal I've gotten on one of these. So, here we go. I have a Greyhound 484 now. I have wanted one of these since I saw they existed. This is not the Niagara version. And yes, it is missing a bell. I am fully aware. And it is missing the little compressor things at the front. But honestly, it looks good with... I don't even care that they're not there. I don't mind it whatsoever. And plus, I will eventually find them. It's just going to take a matter of time before I find the parts. And once I do, I'll have them, just put them right on. Perfect. But the biggest reason why I picked it up is look at what drive it has. It has the later drive with the darkened side rods, which is the better drive, and that's exactly why I bought it. So the eccentrics are going to need a little work. It's going to need a little work in general, and it's very dirty and oily. Somebody sprayed it with oil, so it's basically coated in this thick oil that I'm going to need to clean off. But $40 for this and the tender, I mean, you can't really go wrong, honestly, in my opinion. I think it was a fantastic deal, and I'm happy to have it. So there was actually a DCC 484, a Santa Fe one, that I almost bought, but I had to have this instead because I like this a lot more. And I honestly just didn't want that one. Plus, it was DCC, and it was more expensive, a decent bit more expensive too. So, anyways, now, yes, I know, I'm just happy to have one. So, now, I actually probably should show this side. So you can see the eccentrics are pretty bad. But nothing I can't fix that with a little bit of work. So, anyways, that's going to do it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little haul. And you will see this and the cars, and you will see a fully ballasted layout quite soon. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to a heck of an enjoy this thing. I can't wait to get this thing up and running. So, anyways, I will see you guys next time.